Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. Once again, you're welcome to Hubs Global. You know how we do it 24/7, every day, every time. It's been a minute now since we came on, and since I've been on, do forgive and apologies, for coming in late. But we are here today and we're here to talk about the one and only Pi Network. When I come in, it's all about Pi Network and bringing you up to date. Today's topic is all about Pi Network's game changing strategy. However, before we jump in, you know how we do it. Let's bring in.
God, checked. Crypto, checked. Hoppers, welcome home. All systems engaged. Portal, open. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Habs Global.
Oh, yep. So you're welcome to Hubs Global. We can't start without putting in our intro, letting you know you're welcome to Hubs Global. Today, the topic is straight in. Pi Network's game-changing strategy is on steroids, ladies and gentlemen. Look, if you are at this point, if you are on the Pi Network and at this point you cannot see the future of Pi Network, you cannot see where Pi Network is going, then I think that you are missing the point, ladies and gentlemen. Because Pi Network is here to stay and Pi Network is doing it big. From introduction of AI technology all the way down to new, and I'm here, there's a secret, the introduction of new KY bead businesses is just changing the whole landscape of the industry in terms of crypto. Now, for all those who are watching, all hoppers, hit that like subscribe button if today's your first time coming in. You're welcome to Hubs Global. If you've been here and you're existing, please hit that like subscribe button. Let's know where you're listening or you're watching from. So let's jump in straight away. Pi 2 Day recently passed, okay, which is the 28th of June, okay, and Pi Network dropped one of the biggest news that we haven't heard for a very, very, very long time. And I'm so glad because Pi Network right now have introduced AI integration, okay? AI integration into their platform as one of the new features, making it possible for now all those who are not tech savvy or those who do not have the ability of knowing coding. Now you can be able to develop apps, okay, for your businesses, apps for all that you are planning for your businesses, your finances, or anything, any idea that you might have. You don't necessarily right now need to know coding. All you have to do is just input in all the information that is going to be required for you to put in, and immediately you will be able to get your hands on an app which is going to what bring you more and more information and help you to be able to generate revenue. Okay, now why is this new app development and app and features that are coming in so relevant? Now, if you're somebody who has been following cryptocurrency for a long time, you realize that Pi Network just started or coming into the public domain or the public sphere just in February. Okay, in February of 2025 is when Pi Network started. Now, just when Pi Network started, we have seen that it is doing amazing. Yes, we have Michael Bassi. So Michael Bassi says, "Good to see you, Hops Global from Nigeria. Good to see you too, Michael. Long time. I know. I haven't been on. Yeah, life happens. We've been busy, but at the same time, been keeping an eye on Hops Global. But Pi Network has brought me back. And look, I just can't sit because this is big, massive, massive, massive. So we're going to check in some few things. I'll be dropping some few other stuffs which are relevant for all pioneers globally. Okay, for all pioneers globally. Now, if you if you realize how Pi Network is growing right now, a whole lot is going on. And I'm going to show you. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's it's always good to have a look at things, and then we'll be able to get on. So today is just going to be an amazing one. So let's show you first of all the new or the KYB entities or the KYB businesses that Pi Network have introduced. Okay, so let's go on and see. Now, if you remember, or if you can recall, some time past, we had Pi Network had introduced quite some of these apps or businesses, or they had given them the opportunity to be part of the Pi Network. So if you can see on the screen, we have OKX, okay, but now the new addition that we have is onramp.money. My goodness. Look, I want you to share this link, okay? Share the link. Let to everybody who's on your downline. Because what Pi Network is doing is mind blowing. All those who actually started the Pi Network, okay, or started with Pi Network, are in for a big surprise. Okay, if you're somebody who has been on the Pi Network, and you are in for a big surprise because Pi Network have approved three major businesses that they have put their stamp of approval on, and these we're going to check out these major businesses so that you know the potential that Pi Network is literally packing up. OnRamp.money, that is the number one. You can see it on the screen. So OnRamp Money have now had their KYB, meaning that they have passed their KYB and have been approved by the Pi Network, okay, as a reputable business that pioneers can work with or do business with. That's number one. Number two, OnRamper. Okay, as you can see, to the left down bottom corner, you see OnRamper is also a KYB business that the Pi Network have approved of. Now you can also see Zipto. Zipto is also one of the businesses that have been approved by the Pi Network. Now I'm going to show you something. What are these businesses and what do they entail? Why are they here? The likes of OKX, Mexi, Banza, Gate.io, Pinex, and BitGet, we know that these are centralized exchanges, okay, that deal in the sale and purchasing of cryptocurrency on a global front. But what about OnRamp.money? What about OnRamper? And what about Zipto? Let's find out. And I'm going. This is the reason why I say Pi Network is unlike any other crypto network that you've seen. And for those of you who did not sell their Pi coins, who did not engage in any illicit activities outside of the dictates of the Pi community or Pi Pi core team, you are in for a big surprise because see, give Pi Network 3 years. I am telling you, 3 years, 3 years. If you are on the platform, if you still hold Pi Network coin, you will be shocked. I'm telling you, you will be shocked. Let's first look at OnRamp.money, what it is and what it entails, okay? And we will look further into it. So let's go to the official OnRamp site, okay, website. So this is the official OnRamp website. So what is OnRamp? So OnRamp works similarly like a DEX, okay, a decentralized exchange, okay, where you can buy and change different cryptocurrencies. But one unique thing also is that it has over 60 plus countries and 400 tokens. It has one of the lowest processing fees for most currencies. Therefore, and also one important thing is not just in the currency, but also you can be on here as an individual or as a business. And it's a Web3, like you said, the world one of the world's largest Web3 platforms is MetaMask, which is like a wallet. But the most important I want to show you is this bit. Okay. Now, if you go here, you can see swap, you can see sell, you can see buy. This is a company, or this is the firm that Pi Network, or they've partnered with Pi Network, or they've sent their request or application and has been verified and checked by the Pi core team, and they've been approved to be able to trade and work with Pi businesses. And you can see the number of it has about 1.145 million active users right now. So let's say, for example, you're a pioneer and you want to do business with them. Okay, how can you? How can? What are some of the benefits of here? Now let's look at it. If I go to let's say buy or sell, doesn't really matter. You're gonna get to take you to this interface. Okay, so hold on. Yes, so this is the interface that's going to take you into. Now, what is most interesting here is because they've been approved, meaning that the Pirate Core team have taken their time to go into them and they've done all the checks. Now, you can convert money in whichever currency that you are, whether it's this is an Indian rupee. Okay, now let's look for other currencies that they work with. They work with Nigerian naira for all pioneers who are in Nigeria. They also deal with, for example, the conversion of all these other currencies. So it's not the typical currencies that like the United States dollar or the British pound or the euro, but although all the currencies that people don't even regard, or you're somebody who has your local currency, you can still work with them. I mean, this is the Botswana pula. They have the Botswana pula. We have the Malawian kwacha. Come on, Tanzanian shilling, etc. Ghanaian seeds, so the likes of Ghana cities and stuff, they are still working on it. It says under maintenance, but as of now, the Nigerian naira is working and everything is working. So let's say, for example, this you have Nigerian naira of which is going to change. There you go. So if you have about 17,000, let me just make a let's say 100,000. Okay, maybe it's too much. Maybe 20,000. Yeah. So this is 20,000 naira. Okay. Now over here you can see it says converted to like USDT. But interestingly, they have other tokens. Now let's search for Pi coins. Okay, Pi network. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Do you see that? So you could literally convert, or Pi network saying, yeah, we've approved of that. Okay, as a business firm, reputable business, and therefore you can convert your naira to Pi coins and from Pi coins to naira, and it goes both ways. Of course, it says you pay 15,000 naira, including fees and blah blah blah. So this is mind blowing. Now, this is just one of it. Okay, I haven't even gone to the other stuff with the Pi network. Literally, hold on. Yeah, I haven't even gone to the other ones which the pioneers. So for those pioneers, for all pioneers who are in Ghana, okay, who are Ghanaians, or who find who are Ghanaians, for now, the on ramp, okay, have not yet completed. They are still on working on bringing the Ghana cities on board. But for the fellow Nigerians, I mean, I'm not Nigerian, but my brothers Nigerians who are willing or who have Pi coins or want to do business with their Pi tokens, whatever it might be. It's possible. It's possible right now. Look, Pi Network is not joking. That's one thing people need to understand. Now, that is just for on ramp. With that being said, I want us to have a look at the Pi ecosystem, okay? And I want to talk a little bit about the Pi ecosystem. So, for the Pi ecosystem, one thing that Pi Network is doing is the interface. Guys, Pi Network have introduced the AI feature, and you can see a total change of the interface of the Pi Net or the Pi app. We all know the introduction of the likes of the one of the most important things, which is the highest staking. Okay, or the staking of the D apps. Staking is a very, very important thing when it comes to the crypto industry. A lot of game players have been doing staking. Okay, so when you stake, you get a portion back, and you get your reward, or you stake for a certain period. And as you can see here on the screen, this is a Pi Net, and you can see these apps, okay, the Pi Network have introduced the staking mechanism where pioneers can stake against a D app which they want to see at the very top. Okay, now the highest staked token right now, I mean the D app right now, is the Fruity Pie, and it's for good reason. If you look at the chat, actively staked, we have as of now we have that is 22 million Pi tokens have been staked in favor of Fruity Pie, and that is to boost the ranking of, and that is just incredible. And it's the curve. Obviously, it started at 22, and then gradually it dropped. But as of now, it's sitting at 22,133,864. Now, according to the way this works, I think this is the earlier beginning stages of it. Okay, I want to make it very clear to everybody that when it comes to the staking mechanism, the way we know staking is that you apportion a part of your Pi tokens, okay, to support you apportion a part of your Pi tokens to support this D app. Okay. Now my understanding or the way that I'm seeing this is going to be as it's still in development, it's still moving forward, where the total amount of Pi tokens that have been generated or that have been staked in favor of Fruity Pie would mean that Fruity Pie, that is if the developers, okay, and in this case, which is a very key thing which we need to know, who developed Fruity Pie? Fruity Pie was developed by Article 19, which is a group in Canada that works with the likes of big brands like Disney's and all these bigger brands who that develops games for them for Disney, which is big. Hence, that's why a lot of pioneers have thrown in their Pi coins to help to stake with the app. Now, let's not forget the app has been developed in such a way that now Pi ads will be able to be integrated with this Fruity app. So it means that if you stake your Pi coins on Fruity app, once the developers, I think they are working on it. Once they come up with the incentivization, okay, a way of rewarding all those who have staked in their favor, so that they can have a return of their staked amount. It's still in the pipeline and it's still working. But what is the whole thing? What's my whole point? My whole point is that right now, Pi is less than even 6 months in, and already we have all these staking AI, okay, where you can generate codes, and we are having more KYB apps and developers and businesses coming on board. This is a feat which Bitcoin could not even dream of, okay, in when it started. Bitcoin could not even dream of this when it started. But today, where do we see it? Today, Bitcoin is there. Now, Pi Network have developed all of this in the shortest possible time. So if Pi Network within less than 6 months have been able to achieve this feat and it's still growing, what about in give Pi Network 3 years? 3 years, the same as Bitcoin had, where Bitcoin shot from where it was 2000, I think within the 2000, and today it has gone all the way up. Now, the early beginners who owned or who had tokens of Bitcoin, I mean, some were using it as to play for sets. Today, they are billionaires and millionaires and have made it big time. Made it big time. So, this is something which should tell each and every one of us that if you hold Pi coins, ladies and gentlemen, you are holding a very tangible asset, which very soon the value is going to be insane. Insane. Staking mechanisms and all that. Now, let's look at one other thing. So, we've looked at on ramp and we've seen that on ramp, you can be able to convert your local currency into a crypto, and at the same time, to vice versa, you can be able to sell your Pi to your local your local currency, local fiat. Okay. Now let's look at on ramper. What is on ramper? So this is the official site of on ramper. Okay. And what is on ramper? On ramper is build brilliant on and off ramp experience. So it's a premium ramp aggregator to offer 25 plus on ramps in one integration, swaps, off ramps, and direct CEX integration. So it works more of like a sex, and also in a way a little bit like a DEX, but it's very similar to conversion of Pi and all these other cryptocurrencies. So if you can see the interface and you can see they work with all these companies, Gate.io, Cake, Bitcoin, Bitcoin.com, Coinbase wallets, they work with all these types of wallets. But obviously it comes with at a cost. So I'm not going to jump much into it. And I think they have prices and etc. on it. So let me show you. Yeah, so this is on Rampa. Oh, we have Abdul in the house. Abdul Rahim Karim. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Abdul. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you all guys are doing very, very well. It's been a long time, but we are in all because of Pi Network. So if you can see, yeah, as you can see, onboard users anywhere today. So this is on Rampa, which is the third app, okay, or the third business that the Pi Network have approved and agreed that you can be able to do business with. Now, this is immensely great. So now we have two, almost that works like a DEX. Two of them, and they are actively on the in business with the Pi Network. This is big. This is massive, massive, massive news. So Pi Network is literally going places. So don't focus so much on the the external bits. Okay, don't focus so much on the external. I'm talking about the pricing as of now. Right now, Pi Network is about 0. Almost it's waving about the 0.50 mark, 0.50, 0.45, but that is on the external bit. But within the ecosystem, Pi Network is gearing up with new apps, new plans, new features which is coming up, and we all know some of them. And we are talking about the AI feature, which we are going to have a look at shortly. So on ramp works similarly as on ramp. On ramp money works the same as the on ramper aggregator. And then now let's look at the other bit, which is Zipto. Okay, let's look at Zipto. What is Zipto and why? So Zipto, hold on. So Zipto. So Zipto is one of the businesses that the PyCore team have approved, and the fact that they've been approved means that the Pi pioneers can be able to do business with them. Now, Zipto is a crypto wallet app, okay, and also a payment gateway and cards. Now, that is a key thing, cards, meaning that they offer the integration of your Pi with a, like a debit card or credit card where you can be able to use it, and that is a massive. How many what do you call it? So here it is. Look at it. So it's even an app, and they work on the Stellar consensus. They partner with Algorand, Gate.io, Change, Co Ramper. So basically, they're all together, and MoneyGram, Stellar consensus. This is massive, guys. So Zipto is your all-in-one crypto wallet app and crypto payment gateway built for life, business, and everything in between. So you can see the interconnection between the Web3 integration. And if Pi Network was a scam, I don't think they would come this far. But the fact that Pi Network has come this far, guys, this should tell you something. This should tell you something. Give Pi Network 3 years. I'm telling you, its integration with other apps, it's bringing. I mean, look at that. You can buy, you can sell, you can earn, you can spend, and trade simply just on this. And these are partners. They have been successfully been partnered with the Pi Network. So you see, gradually, Pi Network is sipping deeper and deeper, and we are less than 6 months in. Less than 6 months. Less than 6 months, the Pi Network is already making waves. It's already making waves and making massive progress. So crypto payments is possible with the Zipto. You can the DeFi crypto wallet app, crypto payments, crypto cards. Now, this is one of the things. So one of the most convenient ways to pay for things in the real world is with what we all used to, payment card. Now, Zipto offers a range of both virtual and physical prepaid crypto cards. They are reloadable and non-reloadable options, each with different KYC requirements. Apply or buy today via the website or download the app for the most convenient experience. You can also pay your bills with crypto in both Zipto app and on our website with 10 countries currently. So yeah, I'd like to know the countries that they at the moment support. That way you'll be able to get exclusive information with it. So the Zipto app, basically crypto ads with cards, DeFi wallets, and etc. The Vault card is maximum security and minimal fuss about it. Pay with crypto, feel the freedom. Use it bills for cards, bills, and 8,500 plus gift cards. Virtual crypto. So basically, you're spending cryptocurrency, or you can get a physical crypto card. Look at that. A high limit global card. You spend big, live global. Our high limit crypto cards give you up to $150,000 to spend in one transaction with up to 1 million in firepower. Use them around the world with simply loading and instant off ramping. Order now on See, let me see. Man, this is nice. This is nice. And all these guys are partners with Pi Network. uh, you see, the future for Pi Network is so bright, man. You need sheets. Look at that. Look at that. These are the cards. High limit physical credit crypto card. Allowance $2,000 per day. No mobile wallet or 3DS. Slower KYC but solid performance and the highest cash limit. High limit physical credit card. The $1 million crypto. Man, look at that. Visa. These are Visa cards, physical card because you literally have it. It's $1 million card, probably the highest limit on the market. $0 monthly fee, no banks, no sex, just pure crypto power. Accepted globally. Load with over 100 cryptocurrencies. Use anywhere. Visas accepted. Up to 1 million per month. 175K per swap. Mobile plus Apple Google Pay ready. on the card that leaves limits behind. Available now exclusively in guys, man. Look, if when you become a pie, Mills, say good evening. Good evening, Mills. How you doing, man? Look, do you see what I'm saying, guys? I'm short of words because what I'm seeing, this is the future. I'm telling you, the premium physical card of this app can be linked with your Pi. Hence, if you want to spend your Pi in the fiat world or you want to load it up, so imagine you've done some staking of Pi coins onto your let's say for example with any of the Pi D apps, okay, and it's bringing in revenue on a monthly basis or a weekly basis or based on how much duration that you've done your staking for, okay, as long as it's bringing in returns, then you can use that returns and load it up on your Zipto card. Why? Because they are partners of Pi Network. Hence, you're loading your Pi coins onto the card and using the card, this one, anywhere you can on the world. You can pay bills with it. And guess what? Like they said, the premium physical, no banks needed, no centralized exchange, zero monthly fee, just pure crypto power. Period. Period. Ah, oh my days. This is nice. This is the power of crypto. I'm telling you. So if you happen to have a high yielding stake and it's bringing in revenue, that literally means that on a monthly month to month basis, you will be having consistent revenue based on the stake that you've done, and hence you'll be able to now make purchases. You'll be able to live the life that you want to live. Travel the world, do further investments. The rich never go poor. Believe me, they never go poor. The ones that hit a million, they keep making more millions, especially if their minds are sharp and they don't play around. If they don't play around, they will get more millions. And you'll be able to spend your money. You don't need any banks, no banks comes in, nobody's gonna ask you any issues. You have your crypto and you want to spend it and you've loaded it up. Period. End of the story. You can load it up and you can go your way. said load with over 100 cryptocurrencies. Over 100 crypto. I am sure one of that 100 is Pi coins or Pi network. So your Pi tokens definitely will be there because now they've partnered with or they've been accepted by Pi core team, and hence you'll be able to use it. See, the good thing that Pi network have prepared, we have not even gone a tip of the iceberg. No. It's just loading. It's just loading. Now let's look at some of the features of this Zipto. So when I say Zipto, it's been accepted and approved by Pi core teams. Therefore, hence you can do business with them. It's because it's a reputable one. They've done, Pi core team. They don't just approve anybody. The ultimate off ramp. So in international 3D secure Visa, USD denominated, load with 100 plus cryptocurrencies, pay with local currency, high limits, swap online and ATM, 1 million per month spent, 175K per swap, ships international directly after KYC and order completion. So basically, if you do your order completion, they can ship it internationally as long as you pass your KYC with them. Okay, as long as you pass your. So let me see why the premium card redefines crypto spending. This is a good card. It reminds me of the likes of crypto.com, but the only thing is with crypto.com, you get asked too many questions. Now the fee, and hence that's why there's no monopoly. Now the monthly fee is zero, decline fee is £0, $0, transaction fee is 0.30 cents, FX fee non USDT 1.75%. Crypto off ramp fee of 0% to 3%, and a card cost plus activation plus shipping is $50. Well, for what you're going to get with the card, paying $50 is nothing. The checks. Please check the list of prohibited countries below to make sure your country isn't listed. Okay, so prohibited country list. Now here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Now let's see. And I like the fact that Pi Network have a diversification of these what do you call it, off ramps. Okay, so it's not just one of it. There are different multiples, different ones. Okay, so these are the countries that are prohibited. Let me see. So Yemen, Venezuela, Sudan, Russia, Nicaragua, North Korea, Libya, the Balkans, Central African Republic, Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Cuba, Ethiopia, Hong Kong, Iran, Iraq, Lebanon. Didn't see Nigeria, neither did you see Ghana or any other some Asian countries and stuff. So good. Official partners of MoneyGram. Wow. Man, Pi Network is going places. This makes me so happy. What do you think about it? Put it in the comment section. What do you think about it? So Michael Bassi, Mills, what do you think about this? Abdul Rahim Karim, what do you think about what you are seeing right now with the Pi Network? Because, man, this is incredible. It's really, really incredible. Where we've gotten to is just on a whole new platform right now. So let me see. And I noticed a lot of pioneers have started getting their KYC. Their KYC is just going quick, which is good. Because where we are right now, we are just moving from one level to the other. So the Pi network is actually moving from one level to the other and is quickly gaining grounds very, very fast. Very, very fast. So let's see the very last bit. So we've had a look about with the three main um, businesses that have been added or that have passed the KYB, uh, and also the Pi Network venture is still working. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the remaining ones, which is the talking about the AI studio and the services that have been provided and the staking, that we will talk about it in another video. Okay. So, oh, Mel says, I already use Zipto, works very well. Look at that. So, Mel already uses Zipto and it's, it's already working. So, Mels, do you use USDT or which cryptocurrency do you use with Zipto, if I may ask? Which cryptocurrency do you use for your Zipto? Yeah, the pilot was actually just making. So the fact that we have um, pioneers who already use Zipto, that's incredible. That's really, really incredible. This is the currency. This is the cryptocurrency. Pi network, the cryptocurrency that people were laughing at. Like, oh, it's a scam. It's this, is that. Well, ta-da! So Mill says he uses USDT and BTC. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So you load it up via your maybe I'm pretty sure it will be through a bank or something like that, or is it direct? We need to look more into it. But the fact that it's been added onto the KYB partners and the fact that they are looking to partner with Pi Network is a very positive thing for the Pi community. And this is what is going to be one of the game changers for the Pi Network. Coming in the coming 3, 4, 5, 2 to 3 years, I'm telling you, the level at which Pi Network is going to be elevated and rich is going to be mind blowing. And we're going to be having a lot of competition. When it comes to competition, most cryptocurrencies will not be able to stand us. Okay, so Mel says he sent it direct send crypto. Beautiful. So basically, he sends it from whichever wallet or whichever crypto that he uses straight into his Zipto account, and boom, it's reflecting on his Zipto card. Let's not forget, Zipto is currently or now officially part of the Pi network, and there are other off ramp like the on ramper is. So we have on ramper, Zipto, and ramp itself, which is incredible. It's insane. Whichever one that you want to partner with, as a pioneer, you can go ahead and get it done. This is what we like to see in the Pi community. This is one of the reasons why I'm saying Pi Network is right now. It's like on steroids. I'm telling you, Pi Network is like on steroids right now. If you've been on Pi Network and you have your Pi coins, start packing it up and keeping it, because the next thing that Pi Network is going to do is going to blow minds. Believe me, it's going to blow minds, and it's exactly what we need in the Pi community or in the Pi ecosystem. So staking is right now ongoing. Like as I'm talking to you right now, staking of the app is ongoing. And like I said, if you look at this interface, okay, and you look at how beautiful it is, it's so beautiful. You can see the different interfaces, making it more attractive and easy to manage. And and they have the App Studio. So the App Studio basically helps you to generate apps, and you can see people have already started generating these apps to help them with stuff, and then so they're generating the apps, and then you can see people are staking also with the apps to kind of like boost it, boost it up to come up. But like I said, that's just one tip of the iceberg. So now you don't even need to be a solid developer. You know, all you need to do is have your ideas together. If your ideas make sense and you put in enough effort, then you're going to be having people supporting your D app so that you can be able to climb to the top. So if you have a business idea, you're someone who wants to sell, who wants to do something, the opportunity is there now. Now the reason why Fruity Pie have 22.14 million is primarily because of this. Look at it. This is a product of Article 19 Group. Okay. Now, Article 19 Group, like I said, is a Canadian-based developer who is very well known, who is a serious developer, and right now is leading the chart in terms of staked pie for it, which is 22 million. That is over 22 million. I'm trying to load it up so you can see. And actually, you can even contact the developer. For some reason, it's not opening. But Article 19 is literally in that business right now, and hence it is attracting all the people to be able to stake with them, stake for them or on them directly. Now, one thing which I'm hoping the Pi core team are going to do with this staking, because it's too good not to do it, is that the advertisement, okay, the Pi ads which they offer to Fruity Pie, whatever revenue, because people are staking the Pi, means that the app is going to be at the very top, which means it's going to generate more traffic towards it. With more traffic towards it comes with more ads, and when that happens, that means there's more generation of revenue in Pi coins for the app. That's number one. That's one of the good things that they can do with the staked Pi. The other good thing that they can do with the staked Pi also has to do with the fact that now they can literally be able to use the funds that have been generated by the staked Pi to be able to further expand or come up with different games, especially the Article 19 can come up with different games. 22 million Pi coins. That's like, yeah, that's the equivalent of about maybe 19 or 18 million United States dollars available for you to do, whether it's an expansion of your business, and then the proceeds will be shared like dividends to all the pioneers that have staked or their Pi coins for that what do you call it, app. So I'm hoping that the Pi core team will do something like that, but fingers crossed, we'll see how that goes. That is also to say the Pi domains is also still ongoing. You see the reason why I'm saying Pi network is on steroids right now. Pi domain is actually ongoing, and the extension has been extended. Yeah, it has been extended to cover, I think, all the way till September. So we are going to be seeing more and more of Pi network in the coming days. And for me, this is mind blowing. I can only imagine. So right now you can spend your Pi coins if you want, or my advice is hold on onto your Pi coins. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your Pi coins. We're going to be going in depth, hopefully, maybe in the coming days. We're going to try and come as much as we can so we can talk about Pi Network because there's so much to digest. There's so much that Pi Network are doing and have put down, and we need to be able to digest it very, very thoroughly. But this is where today is going to bring us to, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to give some shout outs to um, all the faithful who are here. Mills, thank you for turning up, man. Thank you for turning up. Pi to the moon, and but right now we've gone past the moon. Pi Network has gone past the moon. We had Mills in the house. We got Abdul, Rahim, Karim in the house. Michael Bassi also turned up. Thank you, Michael. And Clement also was here waiting patiently. Um, it's the time is about 10:52 here, and it's pretty late. But what I want to say is a big thank you for all those who stayed and tuned in today to today's program. After here, please do share, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get everybody on board. Let's make Pi known. And right now, be gearing up. Be gearing up. Save your Pi coins. Don't spend your Pi coins. Keep your Pi coins so that when we hit those nice 6, 10, and 11, what do you call it? 4, 5, 6 figures in terms of value, then we'll be able to smile also when that happens. So until we meet again, thank you so much for tuning in and have a wonderful, wonderful day. See ya. Bye bye.